In this demo, I will show you how to create two different product offerings and how you as an operator can engage in a new business together with a taxi company providing self-driving autonomous cars. Revenue Manager is a role-based system and you log in as the persona. These personas are researched, and in this case we have Alex, who is a product manager. He configures and sets all the commercial aspects. You can also log in as Mario, he's the business configuration engineer and handles all the technical aspects. But we're going to be Alex, and I'm logging into the system and I will land on my dashboard where you can see product management related KPIs such as product offerings activated and so on. In this case, we're going to go into the adaptive business logic application. And you can see that this operator has already engaged in different verticals such as e-health, utility, transport and so on. In this case, we're going to go into the product offering for the autonomous driving car. The first thing we're going to do is to define the policy for this autonomous driving car, and this is a 5G requirement with high bandwidth, low latency and high reliability. So we're going to set the real-time two-way communication. This promises 50 megabits per second, availability of 99.9999% and low latency. So I'm selecting this and I press save. I'm also going to set a price on this. And for this, there is a dedicated 5G slice. So we're going to charge a monthly fee. Whether they're using it or not, it's a monthly fee. I'm going to set that price on 200 euros. And then the self-driving car also uses, of course, the actual communication, and that will be charged per minute. So let's say it's 3 euros per minute. We save that, and we can conclude that, and we get into a place where you can actually test and verify that your configuration is correct. So let's say we consume 30 minutes of taxi ride and we have one charging interval. Running this, you will get 30 minutes times 3 euros per minute, and that adds up into 290 euros, and we also have the monthly fee of 200, that's why it's minus 290. Now Alex is happy with this, so he chooses to publish, and that concludes the first product offering. The next one is a really exciting one where you can adapt to a new business where the taxi cab is providing BSS system with a distance, duration and location. And with that information, the BSS system can calculate the cost in real time. So for that reason, we didn't have any available protocol specs, so we created one. And our BSS system is adaptive to this. You can define the protocol in BSS system, and in this case you can see the parameters consumption distance unit, consumption time and so on. And this is already concluded by the role of Mario. So what we have to do now is set the price again for this. And if you remember from the green screens, there were two different surge factors. When you were in the rural area, or if you were in the suburbs, or if you were in the hot city, so to say, you get different prices on the kilometer price. So in the city center, let's say it's 1.5 times the price, 1.2 times the price in the suburbs, and in the rural area, it's 0.8. And then comes the kilometer price. It's, let's say, 1.8 as a default. So obviously when you're in the city center, it's 1.8 times 1.5. And the same goes for the price per minute. It's multiplied with the surge factor. And here you can see that Revenue Manager supports different unit of measures. In this case, we have kilometers and minutes. This concludes the configuration of this product offering. Alex chooses to proceed. And in the same way, we have a possibility to test and verify that our configuration is correct and doing exactly what we want. So let's say that we're going from Stockholm center up to Jakobsberg. And this is a distance of 20.7 kilometers in total. City distance is 13, so that will be multiplied with a high surge factor. And then we have the suburbs of 7.7 kilometers. We have the price and distance already calculated and configured. I'm running my test case and we'll see if we get the figures we want. Minus 52.02 euros. This is exactly what we expected, and Alex chooses to publish this. And that concludes the product offering. And in this demo, you have seen how easy it is to create product offerings, providing connectivity and monetize on the 5G assets. Also how you can adapt our BSS system to support new protocols with just configuration. Thanks for listening.